everyone! So today I'm going to show you how to make a Cubist self-portrait. So we're going to talk about Cubism and what that is for a little bit, and then we're going to make our portrait. So you are going to need colored paper, scissors, glue, and then we'll get started. Cubism was a movement in art in which artists used shape and color to simplify objects they saw. So in this portrait, Picasso uses different shapes. In a lot of Cubist paintings, we see the woman's face views of an object. Show it in a more abstracted and simplified way. We see the nose from the side, but other aspects of the woman from straight on. The Cubists believed that this way was more realistic to reality because we don't usually see people from straight on. We see them in movement. So depicting someone this way shows them in a more realistic way in how that they move around during the day. So now we are going to make our own Cubist self-portrait. Okay, so for our project, we are going to be taking paper, different colors, and cutting out the shapes that we see in our faces and making a portrait that way. So you can either take a picture of yourself and use that, or you can use a mirror right in front of you. I'll just use this so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to pull out the shapes that I see in my face. So I'm going to start with my head shape, which is kind of round. So I'm going to cut out a circle. And we're not as much worried about the colors that we're using as we are about the shapes that we're finding. So if you do have a color that really matches, that works, but if not, we're using funky colors, like this light pink. So now I'm going to look in my face. So my nose, you can see, is kind of this triangle with a rectangle underneath. So I'm going to cut those out and use them as my nose. I'm going to use blue. So here's my triangle. And then I'll cut out the rectangle. So we're just simplifying things. We are finding the basic shapes and using those. And we're not worried about making things look exact. We're just finding the things we see. So now I'll do my lips. Which are this kind of half circle and then a line on top. So I'll do that. There's my bottom line. I'll do a smaller one for on top. And these are supposed to be a little bit silly, so it's okay if you feel that way when you're making them. So now I'll do my eyes, which are kind of this almond shape. And that's where we're going to be able to use a pen to draw the pupils in. So mine are kind of this shape. And I always notice that this eye gets squintier than that one, so I'm staying close to what I see, and I'll make this one a little bit rounder than the other one. So I can take my pen and draw in my little pupils there. And then I'll take a different color for my eyelids. And now that I'm looking more at my face, I can see that this might not be the right shape, so I'm going to make it a half circle like that, and that will be more accurate to life. So that looks more like my nose than the square did. So now I can do my hair. So I'm going to give myself some teal hair. So I have this long strip right here that I'll cut out and I can place on top. And then I'll do the same for the other side. Alright, so now I can work on gluing this down. And remember, this is just a fun exercise to kind of look at shapes and make a funny picture. Okay, so here is my finished Cubist self-portrait. So do this with a friend or on your own and just compare and see what other people make. And we want to see your funny Cubist faces. So share them with us and I will see you soon.